Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Tracy and today we are going to be turning this room behind me into a new Lego room. So this room is relatively small. So from this wall to this wall is about 2.8 meters, and then from the window to the opposite wall is 2.6 meters. But I think that's big enough for us to be able to create some sort of usable workspace. So on this wall over here, I'm going to be placing this Pinnacle Urban 4-tier shelving unit, and that should fit perfectly on this wall here with a bit of room for the curtain to open. And then on the opposite wall, we will have Lego storage. So I already have one of these really useful 8-tier scrapbooking towers. I think that's what they're called. The brand is called Really Useful. They're based out of the UK, and I think they're widely available in most countries. I just picked up a second one because I've run out of room in that one, and as you can see, I have a lot of parts strewn everywhere. These are from my recent Lego shopping in Japan video. I just haven't had anywhere to put them, so they've just been littering the floor, but that's going to change today. So I think that's enough of an intro. I'm just going to dive straight in, put up the shelving unit, organise these parts, and then I can bring my backlog out and actually put them on the shelves so we can see what's going to be filling the shelves over the next few weeks. Really excited to start building again because I've just not had anywhere to put Legos. I haven't been building, but there is a sale on at Toy World tonight, 20% off, so very keen to go and pick myself up a birthday present because my birthday is actually tomorrow. So yeah, maybe I'll give you a sneak peek of that at the end of the day. I think that's about it. Let's get stuck in. The first thing we're going to do is rip into this bookshelf and hope it's not broken because I did drop it on the way in. It was really heavy. I have actually got a workbench in the same brand as this. I've got that in the garage, and that's actually a really nice design. There are no screws, it just slots in. It's actually garage shelving, but it uses real wood for the shelves, and it just looks a little bit nicer than your typical garage shelving. If you've watched the YouTuber Kiwi Modulars, this is actually what he uses in the background of his YouTube videos for his shelf city, your Lego shelf city. So I know that it will hold up the Lego, which is the most important thing. I think, what is it rated for? Yeah, each shelf is actually rated for 200 kilos, so that's plenty. And you know, at some point, at a later date, if I decide I want to shift to something else, like a table, and actually create a nice large Lego city rather than shelf displays, and I can just use this in the garage. So that's why I went for this anyway. Very expensive though. I think it was $308 from Bunnings. You know, hopefully it'll last a really long time.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind.
Now the trouble with this, you can see the instructions, is how to actually put these on without, how to actually put these on with just me and stop the legs from actually tipping over when I'm trying to put them all together. Because I had a really hard time putting together that workbench on my own, so we'll see. I might have to brace it against something. This should be the only tool that we need to put this thing together.
And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
I'm just trying to use the walls to kind of lean everything against and hoping it doesn't scrape and damage the paint, because doing this on my own isn't the easiest.
Really happening, I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one.
So I managed to get the base on. That was probably the hardest part because, you know, everything tries to move and I've only got one set of hands. So really you want to do this with a friend, but you know.
The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. could've moved away, but now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be.
Okay, now we've got it. So if you're doing this yourself at home, I don't know if I'm the best teacher, but it looks like we would need a gap of 10 on the top 2 shelves and then a gap of 11, so 11 keyhole gap before you put the next lot. So count up 11, and then this run goes on 12 and 13, count up 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think that'll work out because the bottom shelf, you know, I don't know, it'd probably be more for storage anyway, rather than actually Lego sets, because it's, you know, so close to the ground. So most likely the Lego displays will be on the second, third and top shelf. And for now I'm just going to be putting my boxes of to be built sets on the bottom anyway. So I think it'll work. Let's get the rest up.
In a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.
So if you didn't catch that, it turns out one side of the board is actually smoother than the other. So I don't know if it's got some lacquer on it or if it's been just sanded more. It's probably lacquer. I don't know why they wouldn't put it on both sides, but just check that when you're putting them on. Last piece. The very top shelf won't go in right, so it's going to be twisted somewhere, or fuck, I don't know. All the other pieces went in fine. Okay, well, it's in now. I usually have just seen there, I just had to knock it with a mallet because it was getting hooked on these little, I don't know what you call them, little eyelet things, little, I don't know, but it's in. Yay! Well, it's up, finally. Now it's time for a cup of tea, I think. Well, I'm back. It got really dark and cold all of a sudden, but I've got my hot cup of tea and I'm ready to organise these parts. So the first thing I'm going to do is just unpack this new really useful storage drawer set and put the casters on, and then we will get organising. So if you like the look of these drawers but you don't like the multicolours, they do actually come in just, you know, plain clear ones, but when I bought the first one they only had the multicolored, so that's what I stuck with. But I mean, I quite like it. It adds a bit of fun to the room, you know.
There are
as you can see now, I have 2 of these units. This isn't going to be set in stone, but I think for now what I'm going to do is just set one up for bricks and plates, and the other one will be sort of detail pieces, things like, you know, foliage pieces, that kind of thing, maybe tiles. Let's see. The bottom drawers here are actually a mixture of plates and brick anyway. These are from a bulk lot that I ordered, a bulk lot that I bought from Facebook Marketplace. They're not really sorted, they're just sorted into quite large part types. I think what I'm going to do is maybe this bottom drawer for this unit with the bricks and the plates, I could put base plates, maybe manuals perhaps, something like that. And then we've got our bulk plates and bricks. And then we can get a bit more granular, because at the top here I've got plates and things that I've gotten off the pebble, so they're already quite well organised. And same with here, maybe the bottom drawers I'll have my bulk lot, all the random stuff, and then all the more organised pad pieces up top. Yeah, we'll just go with that. I know this is going to change, but it just gives it some kind of order for now. Let's just clear these out. And actually, the reason why these drawers are so great, I should give you a little review actually. You see the bottom, it's got this kind of honeycomb pattern. It actually gives you a temperature range too. Minimum 15 degrees, max 80 degrees. Really wide range, which is great. Really useful product, limited. And each of these drawers is 9.5 litres, so they're a good size. But this honeycomb pattern means that they're quite strong as well. They're not going to crack easily. And as you can see, the drawers come all the way out, which is perfect for when you're reorganising like this, but also you can just take the whole drawer to your building station. And then within each drawer you can see I've just used old tea boxes or pad boxes so that I can easily just pull out a part if I want to do that, or I can just pull out the whole drawer. Perfect. Okay, so I'm sort of done. I didn't do a very good job of sorting it, to be honest. I just kind of chucked everything in there for now. So I'll just show you what's in the drawers anyway. So I have broadly stuck to this one being bricks and plates, and then this one being detail pieces. Yeah, but the actual drawers themselves aren't particularly well organised. But at least I should be able to find what I need. And I'll come up with a better organisation system later. Oh, an empty drawer, that's good. And this is just the bulk lots. I don't know if I'll end up sorting that or not. And some base plates. And then the detail drawer, the top here, I've just got all these little, the spare pieces that I need to sort through, and a couple of replacement parts from Lego that I need to actually put into the original sets. Here I've just got a bunch of poly bags and things, and the bonsai tree spring leaves, which maybe I should put that on the tree actually, since we're coming into spring now. Just some plant pieces mostly in there. flowers and some more leaf pieces and things. Yeah, more leaf pieces. What's in here? Yeah, just some more plant pieces really. Tiles and things and the random bits, and then it's good one. So that's pretty good. Lots of room to expand, which is great. Now I'm just going to try and actually organise this room a little bit better. So originally my plan was, I was going to have the 2 drawers either side, and then in the middle I was going to pick up a desk. So the space in between these 2 towers should be 1.2 meters wide, and that's exactly the size of desk that I was wanting to put into here. Desk or build table, probably a table rather than a desk. And then I figured if I got a desk deep enough, say 70 centimeters deep, then I could fit some smaller drawer units on top, like the acro mills or, you know, some sort of variation of them. And then I could just have the little like Technic parts and that kind of thing in those drawers as well, and that would aid building marks. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of close to the door there, but you can still open the door quite easily. So yeah, I think maybe eventually I'll do that. The other option is to actually put a desk in front of the window, although the curtain is going to be in the way and I can't really take down that curtain since I'm renting. Or there might be enough space to actually put a table in the middle, and so that this whole wall could be storage, and then I could just have a build table right in the middle there. But for now I think I'll just leave the storage here. I have been looking for a desk. I've had a lot of trouble trying to find something that is sort of in the low to mid-tier price range. I don't want to get anything too substantial. It is just to build Lego on. It's not, you know, an office desk or anything. But all the ones I've sort of found in that price range have been really wobbly and just not really fit for purpose. However, IKEA is due to open up their first store in Auckland. They say around Christmas time, and they say at the same time they're going to bring out nationwide online shopping. So I should be able to order a desk from them, or, you know, some sort of table. So if you have any suggestions of a good table that could go in here, let me know. Yeah, I am kind of thinking of something on wheels, because that way I can sort of just move it around and just have a bit more flexibility in this room. Oh, I forgot this. Just realised I forgot to put more parts away. I have this oh shoot, bulk storage, which I've just tipped everywhere in there, and then these trees as well. That can easily just be slotted in. That can just go off to the side, I think, for now. Yeah, really not sure what to do over here just yet. I think that'll do for now. You know, we've got some, all the parts are sort of there. I've got my storage unit set up, so I can put some Lego in here. It's organised, it's clean. Yeah, I think it'll do for now. Right, so the next thing to do is to bring out my backlog and just load them up onto this storage unit. Alright, well, we're done. We've got all our backlog in. I thought I'd just give you a little overview of what I've been collecting. Bearing in mind that all of this has sort of been collected over the last year, really. I just haven't really had anywhere to put it except for in the lounge. And that's kind of pretty full now. So, yeah, let's give you a little bit of a tour. So, the first set I have here is the Tri-Wizard Tournament, The Arrival, Harry Potter set. This is probably going to be the only Harry Potter set that I own, besides a couple of poly bags and gift purchases that I've already got. I got this during last year's 1st of September Back to Hogwarts special, so I do have Borgin and Burke's Flu Network as well, which was a gift with purchase at the time. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and make this into a pirate ship, do a pirate ship mock. I think it'll fit in well. I kind of, the idea for these shelves really is to have a city shelf and a pirate shelf. I did order the, I think it's called the Thieves of Tortuga. So really excited for that. I think that's going to be a really good base for a pirate world. Probably the next oldest set I have is the Tranquil Garden. I had planned actually to build this around the time that I went to Japan. I just never really got around to it. So hence keen to build that soon. And then this is kind of a love it or hate it, I guess, portrait of Mona Lisa. The face doesn't look quite as bad in person, but I mostly just really love the colours, and it will go well with Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine. So I think it'll be really nice to have a bookshelf display with these two. This one I picked up on a really good deal from Toy World. It's down from 180 down to 100. It doesn't actually say the name of it, but I'm pretty sure it's called Walt Disney Tribute Camera or something like that. Keen to get that one to build too. Obviously I'm keen to build all of them. I don't know why I need to say that. Horizon Adventures. I got this because I was going to try and mock up a tall neck, and I wanted to create sort of a Horizon display. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that now, but this was just kind of an impulse buy when it was on sale. The Up House, a recent addition. Again on sale. Actually all of these were purchased on sale. Except for the Harry Potter one. I think that's the only one I didn't buy on sale, but it did come with like double points and purchases, so that was good. Luxo Jr., brilliant. Can't wait for that one. And then this was kind of an impulse purchase. This is the Baby Bumpy Ankylosaurus, baby dinosaur. I saw someone posted on Reddit a picture of this little guy eating their houseplants, and I just thought that was really cute, so that's pretty much the only reason I got this. And then the last one is Happy Plants. I'm surprised I actually haven't built this yet, because there's definitely room for this tiny little set on my bookshelf. I actually think this would make an excellent gift set, even if the person you're giving it to isn't like a big Lego fan. Maybe they're into plants. Like, it's just such a little cute set. So that's about it. I'll give you a sneak peek of what I pick up at Toy World today, and I'll see you next time. So I realised not long after filming the backlog that I missed one, The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that one in time for Halloween. And I just picked up my birthday present, and it even came with a gift of purchase, which will also be perfect for Halloween. So I picked up Turtle Corner and got this little Halloween barn for free. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.